You're watching Boxonic where the gloves come off and the truth gets told. Canelo versus Crawford is heating up fast, and this might be the most explosive face-off in boxing history. Let's get into it.
However they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. It's simple as that.
At his latest press conference, Canelo Alvarez snapped in. He didn't hold back when it came to Terence Crawford. He echoed what Turki Aloshik had said earlier. Fans don't spend big bucks to watch a boring match. Canelo made it loud this fight won't be a ballroom dance. He promised fire, fists, and mayhem for everyone watching.
I agree with that. You know, people want to see a good fight. People want to see a good fight, and I agree with that.
Do you think
because, you know, people come and spend money to see a great fight, and if the other fighters come and run all the night and don't make a good fight, it's deceptional.
As the mic turned to him, Canelo doubled down. He warned Crawford not to start running when the pressure hits. Sure, he joked that Bud might run, but he's hoping the opposite. Canelo wants this to be one for the ages of fight people remember. For blood, heart, and everything on the line, not a slow chess match.
It's very sad, but, you know, it is what it is.
I know.
I hope not. I hope not, because we expect a great fight, the fight of the century, right? And so I hope not.
Canelo poked at Crawford, saying he made him run in circles. But Crawford didn't flinch. He clapped back, saying Canelo can think whatever he wants. He's focused on delivering a war. Bud said he already feels the charge of the moment, and come fight night, he's giving fans something real.
Listen, I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy that, you know, I'm here, and we're gonna put on a great show.
Crawford didn't mince words. September 13th is his day of truth. He said he's fought killers and doesn't know if Canelo's bluffing or really thinks he'll run. Either way, Bud said the doubters will go quiet once the bell rings. He's coming to shut mouths and make a statement.
That's why we fighting, you know, so we can see if he's gonna run me out the ring, you know. So September 13th, everybody's questions will be in.
The two warriors aren't just hyped, they're obsessed with victory. They faced off, voices raised, each swearing they'll be the last man standing. This isn't just another title fight, it's a battle for legacy. The winner won't just hold belts, he'll carve his name into boxing history.
I just feel like I'm gonna be more healthier. I don't gotta lose, you know what I mean, a lot of weight. I'm gonna be more stronger, more energized, more, you know, powerful at the end of the day.
I think this fight is gonna be one of my best fights in my history, in my record, and I'm very excited. Motivated, because this is all about. I want to make history, and I'm very excited for this fight.
During a firestorm of a face-off in Riyadh, Canelo let it rip. He claimed Crawford simply doesn't have the weapons to beat him. He sounded like a king defending his crown. But Crawford didn't blink. He said he's going all in to snatch those titles. Then Canelo threw a slick jab at Turki, warning, don't be shocked when the plan backfires.
Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turki is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
Crawford hit back even harder, saying this moment is his, and he's grabbing it without hesitation. He brushed off critics and said nothing's breaking his mindset now. Beating Canelo, he claimed, is his launchpad to greatness. Canelo laughed it off. He's not planning to give up the throne that easy.
I'm always gonna rise in the big occasions. I always did in my whole career. You know, this is my moment, and I'm not letting Canelo take it away from me. Simple as that.
And Canelo, you've been the smaller fighter in a lot of your fights. Do you feel like you can bully this guy around since he's coming up 14 pounds?
You know, I've been in his position before, and I'm not thinking about that. I'm just gonna do my job and take everything serious, and not thinking about if smaller or bigger. I always prepare myself for the best fighter.
Bud kept the shots coming. He wondered if an old lion like Canelo could still learn new tricks. He let it be known he's no student in that ring, and no one's telling him what to do. Then he raised the real question when the punches fly. Who's standing toe-to-toe? Because he's ready to eat shots if it means making a point.
Whenever I gotta fight, I'm gonna win. Simple as that. I'm not gonna let somebody else force me or tell me how to fight. And when I've been fighting my whole life, you know, I won't be running. You know, I could tell you that. But I will be, you know, doing a lot of touching.
Canelo fired up the crowd. Flexing his resume, he's faced every type of fighter you can imagine. He said people always focus on his power, but that's just the surface. Beneath that, he claims, is a full arsenal of tools. But the real heat came after the talking stopped. The face-off was silent. I see two alpha minds locked in, daring each other to blink first.
That Terence cannot do.
No, don't get me wrong. He's a great fighter, like I say, he's not Canelo. Obviously, I'm been in this situation for a long time, and I have the experience. They only focus on my power, but I have more than.
While experts hold back, Bomac stepped up with his call after the press event. He pointed out that Canelo's been taking hits in recent bouts, while Crawford's undefeated streak speaks for itself. He praised Bud's skill in tight spots and, according to Bomac, Crawford's ring IQ gives him the edge, and he's predicting another loss for Canelo. Veteran Jim Gray weighed in, and even he was torn. He said both fighters have brains and brawn, making this fight razor close. Though he leaned slightly toward Canelo thanks to his size, strength, and pinpoint accuracy. Gray warned fans not to expect anything easy. This will be a full-blown war.
I believe into my fighter is because from day one. The first day he walked in the gym to where we at now. We haven't lost yet. Okay? He got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
One thing about this, I always remember, he got 2 losses, right? We got no losses. So we know what to do to take to get that win, right? He know how to lose. He know how to, when he get to a point where he can't.
Gray didn't hold back the respect. He praised both men as true masters of the sport. He leaned Canelo's way for raw power and ring presence, but gave Crawford his flowers to force slick strategy and airtight defense. Bottom line, it's a pick'em fight between two top-tier warriors.
You know, it's so hard to tell, but the bigger man, I mean, I don't want to get hit by Canelo ever. And when you've weighed so much less, I mean, I don't know what Terence will come into the ring, but, you know, he's coming up in weight significantly, and, you know, that seems to me would favor Canelo. By the other token, you know, Terence Crawford been amazing with everything that he's done.
Stephen A. Smith jumped in and made it clear he's backing Crawford. The IQ, the style, the skill, all in Bud's favor. But he also threw in a warning. If Crawford can't hurt Canelo, things could go south real quick. That pressure from Canelo could lead to a runaway win if Bud can't push him back.
Bias, he's the greatest fighter on the planet. What's the bias? He belongs with the greats, okay? The greatest Mexican fighter. He's the greatest pound-for-pound fighter for a long time. This guy's a proven tremendous boxer and talent. So yes, no, there's no bias. I do love him personally. I love the way he fought. I love the way he conducts and carries himself. So Terence Crawford's a great fighter. Terence Crawford, you know, everybody says perhaps the pound-for-pound guy. I mean, we can have these mythical lists, and you can pick 3 or 4 of them, but he would be on somebody's list, probably at the top.
Right.
And Canelo is getting a little bit older.
Can Bud crack the code? If Crawford stays slick and keeps moving, he's got a shot. But if he can't hurt Canelo, trouble's coming. Canelo's pressure is relentless, and one clean shot could change everything. Even Oscar De La Hoya admitted, Canelo's size might tip the scales, but when both fighters are at their peak, anything's possible.
Can Crawford hurt him? I would pick Crawford to win if he can box and stay away. I don't believe he can hurt Canelo. When Canelo catches him, it could be trouble. But I would still say it would be a very interesting fight. I just believe that Crawford hasn't been in the ring with anybody this powerful. And I'm wondering whether he could stay away. Again, Crawford is the superior boxer. But if he can't hurt Canelo, you can't keep him off. And that's where the problem.
All the talk aside, These two are grinding hard in camp. Canelo's going through a war zone of a training schedule. Brutal, physical, relentless. He's pushing to stay sharp, keep that dangerous power intact, and silence every doubter with work, not words.
It's a tough one because we can all see it. Canelo's declining. We can see it because Father Time just catches up to you. That's just the name of the game, the nature of the beast, right? Crawford, I mean, he's the same age as well, you know?
37.
Different types of lifestyles, different styles. Canelo's getting into some wars now, which kind of like chips away at the block, you know? Do I favor him over Canelo? I don't know. I think it's a 50-50 fight at this point, given where they're at their careers.
But if you had to give somebody 1%,
1%.
Canelo's been locked in pad sessions are fierce, with laser-focused combos and slick defensive moves. His timing looks sharper than ever. He's hammering the heavy bag too, throwing hooks with bad intentions and punishing body shots that echo through the gym.
Rápido. Eso es algo. Van 10 ahora. Venga, 15, 5 más. Venga, vamos. Vamos, pulsado. Tiempo. Agárralo, Saúl. Bien, entonces. Saca el pecho. Eso, Saúl, ya. So.
Canelo's sparring sessions are no joke. He's going rounds with fast, slippery fighters who mimic Crawford's style. Each session tests his gas tank and forces him to adapt under pressure. His coaches are walking a fine line, pushing intensity while keeping him fresh and focused for fight night.
Hey.
Conditioning is a top priority for Canelo right now. He's tearing into the heavy bag with vicious combos head, body, repeat. His team says he's in beast mode and building a gas tank that won't run dry. When the lights come on, they believe he'll be unstoppable. Meanwhile, Crawford's deep in the trenches too. His camp is built around power, speed, and all-out grit. Every drill, every round, is meant to sharpen him for the storm ahead. He's training like everything's on the line because it is. Crawford's dialing in that sweet spot explosive power with razor-sharp speed. He's conditioning his body to take hits, recover instantly, and counter with deadly accuracy. His team's making sure he peaks at the perfect time. Locked in for all 12 rounds, this isn't just another fight, it's his defining moment.
We gonna do something. We gonna tell you about what dynamite is. We're gonna tell you when this happens. That's right. John Porter gonna lead up the room. That's what he gonna end up. Take the room.
And now, the countdown begins. The boxing world is split down the middle. Canelo's fans trust his power and legacy, while Team Crawford bets on IQ and speed. No matter what happens, this is a fight for the ages. So, who do you believe walks out victorious? Drop your predictions below, smash that like button, and hit subscribe for more from Box.